Hi, my name is Aaron Cox, and I met with my principal earlier this week to discuss KESA and the accreditation process that we're going to be taking at our school. And it was very interesting. My principal, number one, he was very excited to share. He spent the last few weeks figuring out the process that he's going to use in our building to get accredited. So he was excited to be able to share that with me. And basically how it's going to work is we're going to start with relevance, and he has already put together teams that will look at each R. So with relevance, how it'll work is during our PLC meetings, each teacher will complete a rubric. Those rubrics will be turned in by content. From there, the relevance team will go through each rubric and use those to put together a building-wide rubric showing where all the teachers feel that we fit on that rubric. From there, that rubric will go to the building, which would basically be our site council and the principal himself. From there, they'll also review the rubrics that the teachers put together. And from the site council, it will go to our district building. The main purpose of the rubrics is to figure out what areas we need to improve. Obviously, it's just starting the process. So there's probably going to be quite a few areas that we don't score well on, but my principal was very clear on the fact that that's the whole point, where we want to try to improve in certain areas. So that will be the main focus, the main job of that relevance team, is identifying those areas and then working on that throughout the year. Now, with my principal, his leadership style, I would say, is transformational. He's somebody that is a very good leader, a very good person, because he leads by example, but also he's not afraid to let people do their jobs. And what I mean by that is his assistant principals each have specific areas that they're in charge of, and he definitely lets them do their job. He doesn't step on their toes, and this is coming straight from him, but one of the reasons why is because he knows they're good at their job, and he's going to trust them to do that. He doesn't have to micromanage because he knows he has good people in those positions. And that also applies to teachers in the classroom as well. He tries to hire people that he knows are going to do their job and do it at a high level. And because of that, he doesn't have to micromanage. So that's how I feel he shows that he's transformational. And he's also done a lot to show us how we should carry ourselves and how the classroom and the building in general should look. Now, some areas for school improvement that the two of us identified. Really there's a lot of areas since we're just starting the process, but like we discussed, relevance is the first R that we're going to focus on. So some of the PSEL standards that support that approach. Number one is standard 1, mission, vision, and core values. Obviously, in order for the school to be successful and to improve in certain areas, everybody has to be on the same page. So I think it's important that the school has a shared mission, shared values. That way, everybody in the building, whether it's parents, students, faculty, they know the direction that the school is trying to take. And if everybody is on the same page and understands that, then it's a lot easier moving forward. The other Another standard that I think is important as well would be equity and cultural responsiveness. In order for a school to be successful, it's up to the teachers, it's up to administration to make sure that everybody's well-being, everybody's opportunities are, number one, equal and available for any student. The other standard that I think is important would be Standard 6, professional capacity of school personnel. And I included this one because I think that in order for relevance, rigor, responsive culture, relationships, you have to have a good faculty in order to do this. And if you're a leader that has hired good people in all these positions, then that's going to happen. So that's very, very important. I'm way over on my time, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. Thank you for listening.